Hello everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into a story that has everything: international drama, last-minute chaos, and accusations flying back and forth. It all revolves around a highly anticipated debate at the prestigious Oxford Union that never even happened. The motion was explosive. This house believes that India's response to Pakistan is a populist strategy sold as security policy. The stage was set for a major intellectual showdown, but just hours before it was supposed to begin on November 27th, the entire event collapsed into a public spectacle of blame and recrimination. So, what went wrong? Let's unpack the chaos. Indian speaker and lawyer J Sai Deepak has given a detailed account, and it paints a picture of organizational mayhem and alleged sabotage. On X, he directly contradicted a statement from the Pakistan High Commission in London, which claimed the Indian side had backed out. Deepak's version of events is quite different. He alleges that the whole event was shaky from the start, pointing out that key positions in the Oxford Union were held by Pakistani nationals. He specifically named the president and the treasurer, suggesting potential bias. Then, things got complicated. The original high-profile speakers for the Indian side, including a former army chief and a prominent politician, had to pull out just 2 days before the debate due to unavoidable commitments. This left the Indian team scrambling for replacements. Despite the incredibly short notice, J Sai Deepak, who was ready to argue India's case, managed to assemble a new team from within the UK, including Manu Kajuria and Pundit Satish K. Sharma. They were all set to go. And then, the final twist. On the afternoon of the debate, Deepak says he received a call informing him that the Pakistani delegation, which included high-profile figures like Hina Rabbani Kar, hadn't even landed in London yet. Hearing this, the Indian team decided it was pointless to travel to Oxford and abandoned their journey. But the story doesn't end there. In a truly bizarre turn, Deepak claims he later received confirmation that the Pakistani delegation had in fact landed and was already checked into a hotel in Oxford. This led him to launch a blistering attack, accusing the Pakistani side of deserting the battlefield even before the battle begins. He suggested they simply lacked the courage to face a live, unscripted debate. He didn't spare the Oxford Union either, criticizing its leadership for allowing the institution to be, in his words, dragged in muck and used as a mouthpiece. Indian politician Priyanka Chaturvedi also weighed in, mocking the situation and saying, "Once again they have proved to be liars. Expecting any better from them was not even on my list." Now, let's look at the other side of the story. The Pakistan High Commission in London released its own statement, telling a completely different tale. They claimed the original Indian delegation had withdrawn at the last minute, handing the Pakistani side a walkover. They framed this supposed withdrawal as a sign that India lacked confidence in defending its security policies in what they called a neutral and intellectually rigorous debate. So, who do you believe? Was it a deliberate Pakistani gambit to avoid a difficult conversation, as Sai Deepak alleges? Or did the Indian side genuinely withdraw, as the Pakistani High Commission claims? One thing is certain: what was meant to be a serious debate on a critical issue descended into a farce. It raises serious questions about the organization of the event and whether the Oxford Union, a historic platform for free speech, was used as a pawn in a larger geopolitical game. The public recriminations have been intense, with both sides digging in their heels. It's a classic case of he said, she said on an international stage. The truth likely lies somewhere in the middle of all the chaos and conflicting reports, but the damage to the reputation of the event is already done. Instead of fostering dialogue, it seems to have only deepened the divide. What are your thoughts on this entire mess? Let me know in the comments below. Who do you think is telling the truth? Thanks for watching, and if you found this breakdown interesting, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more deep dives into the stories making headlines. See you next time.